afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was like, you know what? I love Cody Rader. I love Jason Rader. And then there's another Raider. There's a sixth grade Raider who plays with a ton of shit. Most importantly, both boys play with a huge smile. So I was like, you know what? Let me grab the long haired dude and then the dude that does not have long hair and get them on so they could share with all the haters, and the world their journey. So Dylan and Cody, my first question always is who wins one on one?
Me.
Oh, I mean, that's debatable.
Me.
Most of the time it's him, but like
Even if we play venue, it's always me.
Dylan, you don't get dirty? Like you don't like punch him in the balls or something?
Oh, he does. Yeah.
yeah, I get my points for real though. Like I
Bad
get
boy.
he can't stop me when I'm going to the rim.
Second slime.
How was it playing this weekend with your pops?
It's fun. It was really fun. Yeah.
It was awesome watching them.
Tell me about the games.
Like most of the games went back and forth. It was like super intense and stuff, and it was just fun to watch, fun to play in.
Some of the players on this team are like really flashy, and it's like really fun to watch.
Did your dad yell at you at all? Stop turning the goddamn ball over.
No, he could. No, he didn't actually.
He can shoot the
He
ball,
can
though.
shoot it.
I know that. I know that. I would like to challenge him, but 10 years ago. Now, bro, like not a chance. He'd win, but I'd still like to challenge him.
He's crazy when he coaches.
I didn't know that, Dylan. That's what drew me to Jason. Are you kidding me? He's crazy about winning and he's crazy about his children. And I'm just crazy. I'm crazy about my wife, crazy about my kids, not crazy about my wife's cooking at all. Um, it's a whole nother podcast. What do you think your first memory of when your father introduced you guys to this game?
watching my dad play in my uncle playing like a rec league, kind of by like where we live, like 5 minutes away. Just them playing there.
The first time I remember like him just holding me in his arms when I was like super little, and we were watching a basketball game on TV, and it was like the NBA, and it was just really awesome.
Was he telling you how shitty it was? Dylan, look at this shit basketball. Look at this. Look at this. That's awesome. When was the first time y'all played your first meaningful game?
That was
First grade, probably
yeah,
first grade.
that's kindergarten or something.
Kindergarten for him, first grade for me, probably.
Do y'all remember it?
A little bit. I remember it was.
I remember the team I was on was Tri-State Thunder. That's the team.
We also played for this league called I-9, and we were like playing up. I was playing up with Cody, and we were playing like I was in like kindergarten playing with Cody's third grade teammates and all.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. How competitive are the one-on-one games, and does Jason get involved?
Sometimes like we throw a ball at each other and you guys get involved a little bit and stuff. But most of the time, not really. But like my mom, like when we're playing 21 or 32, my mom has to step in sometimes because we get so intense with each other.
Yeah.
Love it. Dylan, you know what I love about your game?
What?
No bullshit. You literally, I've never seen a kid not smile. Bro, you literally run up and down the court with a smile. I don't know if it's because you're winning, but you play with a lot of joy as well as your older brother. And for all the people that, think negatively of the Raider family, um, bro, y'all play with smiles. Y'all play with smiles, man. Like, you know how many kids I see play with tears?
Yeah.
And come on, man, y'all play with smiles, and that's so exciting. I mean, I'd be honest, I'd lock both of your asses up. Keep that shit real. And if you went by me, I'd trip you.
Can Can I tell a story about when we first got our sport court in the backyard, or half court?
Yeah, man.
So first couple of days, me and my dad are playing. We're playing 2-on-2, and it's me and my friend Luke Nafo versus Dylan and my dad, and we're playing and it starts getting intense stuff. So I throw the ball at my dad, and he's like, "Don't do that again." So then I like in a couple plays later, I threw it at his head, in the back of his head, and he started chasing me. And my friend tried to block him, and I was running because I was laughing too because I thought it was funny, but he thought he was serious, and I was laughing and running, and I jumped over the fence. And I kind of like landed on my back. You know, like when you get the wind knocked out of you from that?
Yep.
And I was laying there like I had the wind knocked out of me. He jumps over and he starts like throwing hands at me. Not like as hard as he can, but like he's throwing hands. And it was just funny. Like every day, like it's just so intense with us.
Bro, I would beat you like a redheaded stepchild if you did that shit to me. I would tell Dylan, go get me a towel, wet the end of it, and I would start rat tailing the shit out of you until you cried if you threw the ball at the back of my head. I can't even imagine. You're so
Yeah.
lucky. You're so lucky. Oh, I would have beat you. Man, I beat my son's ass because it's Tuesday, let alone he threw a ball in the back of my head. Do you guys watch college or NBA or both?
Yeah, both.
I
Mostly,
love
yeah.
to watch college basketball. Just like all the I used to love to watch Pablo Banchero and seeing him in the NBA. It's really cool.
Dylan, if you could go to a dream school, which would it be?
I mean, everyone says this, but I would definitely want to go to Duke. That's like an awesome school. I've been to the campus. It's just like awesome.
Whatever. You and everybody else. Cody, what would be yours?
Duke or UNC. Like their campuses are so nice. Like I love like how the program of the basketball stuff like that.
If I remember, but when we get off, I years ago when Shire was his first year as an assistant at Duke, I went on campus. We had a mutual friend, and I have video of me showing people around Duke court in my way.
You
Um,
do?
I think you would enjoy it tremendously. I will make sure to send it. And I have video of me pretending to catch a home run on the baseball field there. It's
I
really,
used to do that
really,
at the Cubs Stadium. We used to pretend I'm Robin Homer.
yes. But my issue is the video is I catch it and then I jump in the video. So, yeah, it is what it is.
We actually met John Shire at Peach Jam.
Peach Jam.
Nice guy, really nice kid. Man, I wish y'all were around to watch him play because he was unbelievable. He would have had an unbelievable NBA career. He got poked in the eye, lost. I think he has only like 25% vision in one of his eyes.
I heard he was like awesome. I've seen some clips of him just balling out in Illinois.
He was unbelievable. He was unbelievable as a freshman.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Yeah.
unbelievable. And I'm not sure if they'll make another white Jewish kid like John Shire ever again.
Didn't he got drafted to the Miami Heat
Yep.
and then but for just played for like the summer league, right?
Was in the summer league, killing it, and got poked in the eye. Detached retina, I believe. Lost most of the vision at 25%. Then he went overseas, played in Israel, was making good money. And Coach K he called Coach K. That's the story. And Coach K said, I've been waiting for this, and brought him onto the staff.
Wow.
That's an
Look at
awesome.
him now. Look at him now. He's just kind of doing something there.
Definitely the right person to refill Coach K's job.
Can you imagine? You know, I kept talking about that. Like, I don't know if I want to be that person. Would you guys want to be that person that comes?
Yes.
I would love to.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a lot of like you have to fill in his shoes. Like it's a lot. It's hard though because like Coach K's history, so you have to fill that in and try and like be better. But like that's kind of hard to beat.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know, but Shire's killing it, man.
He is.
What people don't know is a lot of those big recruits like Jason Tatum, it was Shire that recruited them.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense. Both of you, what do you love about the game?
About what?
The game,
About the game.
like this competitiveness about it. Like I just love playing it. Like I love winning too. That's probably my favorite thing.
I
Just
love
love everything about it. Like since when I was born, just like pick a basketball, just loved it. Never like stopped loving it.
I love that. Like if I have a bad day and I play basketball, it like clears my mind. It's like just so fun. It's like just
Powerful.
clears my mind and it's awesome.
I love that. I love that. Do you well for Dylan, do you play on a school team too? Is there school teams that you
No, so not yet. In middle school, like seventh grade is when you're like playing like football and basketball and like all the sports for school team.
okay, not bad. And my little partner over there, how's the football season?
It's doing pretty good right now, actually. Just got moved up to sophomore 2 weeks ago, and right now we're 2
Let's
and 0.
go!
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Why'd you
So
get moved
first
up?
game,
I mean, come on,
first
tell us.
yeah, first game we played Batavia. We beat them 27-7 or something like that. 27-7. And then the next game after that, there's a close game in Glenbard North. We're playing them in it's like 50 seconds left, do a touchdown, fourth quarter. Fourth down too, fourth quarter and fourth down. 50 seconds left, do a touchdown to my wide receiver Jack Young. Caught it, and then game ended there. The score was 28-27 at the end. So
Dylan, were you there?
I was watching it. He had like this little jump pass when he threw it. Everyone was going crazy. It was awesome.
Do you walk around with a Cody Rader fathead? Dylan, what other sports do you play besides hoops?
I play football and baseball.
Tackle or flag?
I'm playing tackle next year. I just ended my flag season. I'm playing tackle next year in middle school for my team, for school team.
Wait, you guys have tackle football teams in middle school?
yeah, we did.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
We don't have that in the soft North Shore. Man, that would be awesome.
Uh-huh.
How many, and it's like you all practice like 3, 4 days a week and all that?
No, actually, it's for middle school. It's 5 days a week. Yeah, you play 8 games, I think. For high school, it's
Where are the home games?
so we have a middle school field. Yeah, so it's like 50 steps, and then you're on the field from a middle school.
I need to move out to Geneva. That's unbelievable. Dylan, what's your favorite sport?
Depends what season. Like if it's a baseball
Nah,
season,
nah. What's your favorite sport?
basketball probably.
How about you, Cody?
Basketball probably. But I love football so much, like I can play it for the rest of my life. Same with baseball too. Like there's like I love football, love baseball, but like basketball probably is a little bit higher.
Here's a question I'm interested in. What's the major difference between playing for your father and playing for another coach?
The major difference is like it kind of like the coaches are like it's hard to like to push me because like they don't know what I can take and stuff. Like as my dad, he can push me whatever he wants because he's really my dad and stuff. So that's probably the hard part about it.
Hey, little man, how about you?
Well, I think it's like I have really good coaches for all my teams, but my dad, he just pushes me so hard and it gets me so good to where I am right now.
And look how you guys say it with a smile. Bro, like I love it. I can't wait for me to put this together and let the world see. Um, bro, I'm gonna share this with both of you. I think I might have shared this with Cody. So I've obviously seen Jason Rader coach for years, and everyone always says, "Look at that crazy fuck." And I always would watch and I would say, dude, I want someone like that to coach my son.
Yeah, because
Like,
when you have someone that like coaches you like that and push them harder to be better and stuff.
right? Like
Yeah,
here's Jason Rader coaching a group of elementary school kids like they're NBA players and holding them to a high standard, right? Not letting them get away with shit. And for me, I was like, yep, I want to be that crazy fucking dude. I love that guy. And I was so happy that this platform kind of brought us together because I mean, dude, I'm so pro Jason Rader. I think people think he might be paying me off.
Yeah.
Uh, you have no idea. But at the end of the day, again, dude, your dad,
yeah,
he's not like cursing people out and saying you fucking suck and you know what I mean? I
yeah.
mean, maybe in the car ride, but
Like
I mean,
some of my teammates, like from Illinois Tech, like they love him because like he pushed them hard. Like
yeah.
off the court, he's like a best friend to them. Like they
Yeah,
all love him.
man. So I was just telling this story. I struggle. I was supposed to help out at Schaumburg, and I struggle being able to coach with people because I came to the realization like a week and a half ago. I was at Chicago Bulls practice. It was terrible. They're fucking terrible. Let me just tell you that. And I was watching with these coaches, and obviously you can see I like to talk. And these dudes are like, dude, can you stop? Can you stop talking? Right? And dude, the shitty Bulls were just scrimmaging. Okay. And that day, that moment was so powerful. First, I wanted to punch the guy in the face. Let's keep that shit real. But I realized like I care more about this stuff, like relationships and the culture, than I do about a flex screen or a UCLA or any of that. And you can see that in the players that your dad's coaching outside of you guys, like they're bought in. Like they're smiling all the time, right? So for all the haters out there, I just laid it down for you on why this man is good for basketball and why you're bad for basketball. Um, Dylan, how often do you turn the ball over?
I mean, the ball's in my hands a lot of the game, so I'd probably say like my stats probably once a game, once maybe twice.
Is your dad nearby?
I can hear. I can hear for sure.
Is he full of shit or what?
No, he takes care of it pretty well. I say he he's not as careless as Cody is sometimes, and I try not to I want him to be creative, so I don't try not to get too bent out of shape. But I think they say that a lot about Steph Curry too. It's like, come on, dude, you can't be careless like in the last 3 minutes of the game.
No
Like
doubt.
so, but it's yeah, I mean, Dylan takes care of it. Cody's like flashy. And
Yep.
he's fun. He's gonna talk trash with a smile on his
Yep.
face sometimes.
Yep.
And then Dylan's just a mean SOB. So like he's going, he's going from point A to point B. Doesn't really care what it looks like, but he's gonna go do that. And then he's just like I think I told you this before. Like off the court, Cody's so chill. He's just like relaxed, loves the world. Like
Yeah.
I mean, we joke about it, and Cody jokes because he thinks I'm Eric to his Vince from Entourage. But Cody's like Vince on Entourage. He's just so chill, like just so happy. And
You're
Dylan
his
keeps
manager.
receipts, man. Dylan has receipts from kindergarten. Here's a kid that did something in kindergarten. Here, be ready to go.
Dylan, I love that. I was just telling the former Simeon coach, Rob Smith. I said, dude, 99% of people I've asked to come on have been like, yes. I mean, famous people, yes. A few people have big time me. I'm keeping those fucking receipts.
Yeah, for sure. I'll
I,
tell you what, though, Robert Smith, man, what a guy. What a guy that's great for Chicago basketball. Like he needs a documentary.
man, that's like we were supposed to talk for a half hour. Turned out to be like an hour and a half.
And something I always try to be that I love people when they're like this. That you're like this, right? It's not about just your kids. It's not about just your team. It's about the basketball culture.
Yes.
And I mean, Robert Smith wrote the support that he's given my two suburb kids that he didn't know. Just phenomenal. Huge fan.
Because he's a junkie.
Yep.
Basketball junkie, and he's a lifer.
Yep.
Jason, I'm putting you on the spot. Give If you were doing a scout on both of your kids, let's start with Dylan and then go to Cody.
Scout like good, bad, and other.
Yeah, like if we were coaching together and they were on a high school team and you and I had to scout them, what would the scout be?
Yeah, I mean, I'd try and make him live on mid range. I would, for Dylan, I'd try and speed him up and make him play at the fast pace. You know,
Yeah.
when he doesn't play at multiple paces, that's when he gets in trouble because he's so much faster than everybody else. So he plays fast, but then then starts to make mistakes. Doesn't let the game come to him. With Cody, you know, it's hard because he's right-handed and left-handed. Like he could do things all over. I would try to make him lose his mind and just I would just everything. I would just try and just be extremely physical. See, I think every 1 out of 100 times here all of a sudden start to go after the refs. So if I can get the refs on my side, I'd probably talk about, hey, this kid's he's gonna flop on a three if he doesn't make it, and but yeah, it's tough because they've learned how to play through in like the box and ones and stuff. But I'd try and force some, bad decisions and try and just keep changing the looks because that's the thing that they both do. And Dylan, it's a little easier to do at his age, but I mean, Cody wins games because he outsmarts other coaches sometimes, and just the IQ. So like, and the thing that's really tough about Cody is you can take away the scoring, but he can score 0 points and impact the game. So
Yep.
like that's where it's scary, like when you're playing against him. And Dylan's kind of learning through that. But the thing that Dylan does well is he's just a rebounding dog. He's just so scrappy. But try and hold, try and be physical, and try and make him shoot some mid-range shots and see what we can get.
Um, Cody, I don't know if you had a chance. Did you get a chance to hear what Zach Boster said about you?
Yeah, I love Zach. Yeah, he's one of my favorite trainers.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I
Really
was
nice.
hoping, well, for the content, I was hoping you were gonna say no, and I was gonna say he talked a bunch of shit about you. But I'm glad that you watched because that to me, that's bigger than making a layup, right?
Yeah,
That you have like social skills. And your little brother McGee over there has some great social skills. So obviously, mom and dad are doing something great. Um, let's be realistic, Cody. Okay, I want to be real. I'm not saying it's unrealistic. Where do you see yourself playing? What level? We'll start with hoops.
I see myself like I feel like I can. I feel like as much as I train and stuff, I feel like I can do anything. I feel
Yep,
like I can put my line. I feel like I can get in D1. I feel like I can go to the NBA. I'm not
100%.
training until I do.
Dude, I was talking to a Division 1 coach, and they said how much they love your game because of how fucking confident you are. And I said, "You think he's confident? You got to meet his dad." I go, "Bro, like I love his dad because he walks around with so much shit." Um, how about you?
Kind of the same as Cody. I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna keep working, and I feel like you can't like outwork me. You're not going to, and I feel like hopefully I'm gonna get a D1 scholarship and make it an NBA.
Boys, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I hope you dream and dream and dream and follow your dreams. I had a dream. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start a pod and a sports media page for high school kids and eventually monetize it, right? And in 3.5 weeks, I mean, this thing is, I mean, I had Marquise Clark's dad stop me on the street and tell me how much he loves my stuff. And I didn't know who he was. I put up my fist, like I was ready to fight. And so I want you boys, you just keep dreaming and keep keeping those fucking receipts because the, I can't wait for you to bring those receipts back to people. And my favorite thing is when people are like, "Oh, oh, yeah, no shit. Believe in me." Um, Dylan, give me one thing that you think Cody needs to work on.
I think his body control. He has already a great body control, but I feel like if he could get that one quicker step when he finishes, like slow and then quick,
Yep.
like a one step shot, or like
Yep.
it's go 100 miles an hour and stop 1 point. Like that's what I think.
Cody, how about Dylan?
I think Dylan, like when he's at a defender and he makes one move and the defender stops him one way, he does a pretty good job of trying to get back to to set him up again and get past him. I feel like he can get off the defender and bounce back and then get into another move right away and gets to the basket faster. Like instead of waiting that extra second, going right away.
Gentlemen, you know what's powerful about this? That both of you hopefully realize how each other are watching and admiring each other's games. And you guys have, listen, your dad's always going to be your dad no matter what. And Jason's going to be hard on you. But that y'all have each other and you get another perspective. You know what I mean? My son's only perspective is you turn that shit over, Jonah. I swear to God, I'll beat the shit out of you. Oh, that's his perspective. I'll leave you with a good Jonah basketball story. I told my son, we were watching a junior high game. He was like 5. And I said, hey man, if someone's face guarding you, I want you to grab them by the jersey and throw them to the ground. So not realizing that my son looks up to me, the next day he had, some bullshit, like, I don't even know what you want to call it, 5-on-5, and they travel and whatever. So he's in the game and the kid's face guarding him. Oh yeah, baby. And we're in Northbrook. My little dude, my little biracial lover boy, grabs the dude, throws him to the ground. The parents go absolutely apeshit. The guy who runs it blows his whistle and makes Jonah sit down. I kid you not, I'll never forget this. My dude's sitting like this. He looks over at me and goes, wait, bro, that's how I knew I had a guy. That's how I knew I had a dude. He was
Tell
5.
Jonas he's my hero.
He's everyone's hero. He's my hero, man. I wish I had his toughness, but he doesn't have a choice. He's been getting his ass kicked by man up players since he came out of my wife. So, he doesn't have a choice. Gentlemen, I know you have a lot to do and you're super busy. I want to first thank you guys for joining me and being so full of joy. I don't know what your dad was doing in the background, but I can hear him typing the whole time. And I'm glad I don't have a real job.
I
Because
think he's doing some work right now. I mean, he has a
of
lot
course
of
he
work.
is.
Make sure that gets to my boss. Work and not basketball coaching, because they think I'm a youth coach first.
No, bro, the whole podcast, I could hear you working.
Yeah.
So kudos to you. And gentlemen, you have a great day. And make sure, here's very important. Always thank your mom and dad, because without them, there's no Cody or Dylan.
Yeah, we appreciate you so much,
Yeah,
Coach.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys, I'll see you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.